something completely new, but by taking something familiar, streaming video, wrapping it in principles so powerful that families canceled other subscriptions to make room for it. Those principles work whether you are building a streaming empire or a simple side business. The question is not whether you have Disney's budget or Marvel's content library. The question is whether you understand the hidden architecture that turns casual interest into obsessive loyalty. What Disney is a subscription video streaming service launched by the Walt Disney Company in November 2019. At its surface, it provides on-demand access to movies and television shows from Disney's vast entertainment catalog, including content from Disney Animation, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, National Geographic, and original programming created specifically for the platform. But Disney presents something more sophisticated than a digital video library. It is a carefully orchestrated experience ecosystem that combines nostalgia with discovery, family entertainment with premium content, and global distribution with localized curation. The platform organizes content around emotional connections rather than just genres, creates viewing experiences that encourage binge consumption and return visits, and integrates with Disney's broader entertainment ecosystem, including theme parks, merchandise, and theatrical releases. Disney operates on multiple technology layers. Content delivery networks that stream high-quality video globally, recommendation algorithms that suggest relevant content based on viewing history and user preferences, user interface design that makes browsing intuitive across devices and back-end, systems that manage subscriptions, payments, and content licensing across different geographic regions, with varying legal requirements. The platform serves multiple audience segments simultaneously. Parents seeking safe, high-quality content for children, adults nostalgic for classic Disney entertainment, fans of Marvel and Star Wars franchises, and households looking for premium family entertainment that justifies its subscription. Cost compared to alternatives. Why Disney? Matters for idea generation, for entrepreneurs, unemployed individuals exploring new ventures, underemployed people building side projects, and anyone seeking to create sustainable income streams. Disney demonstrates several transferable principles that extend far beyond entertainment and technology. First, it proves the power of leveraging existing assets in new contexts. Disney did not create new intellectual property to launch successfully. Repackaged decades of existing content for digital distribution. This shows how entrepreneurs can take skills, relationships, or resources they already possess and deploy them in different markets or delivery methods. Second, it demonstrates how to create immediate value while building long-term engagement. Disney launched with a comprehensive content library that justified subscription costs from day one, while simultaneously investing in original programming that would differentiate it from competitors over time. This balance of immediate satisfaction and future value creation applies to any service business. Third, it illustrates how to compete against established market leaders through differentiated positioning rather than direct confrontation. Netflix dominated streaming when Disney launched, but Disney carved out distinct market space by focusing on family-friendly content and premium franchises rather than trying to replicate Netflix's broad general entertainment approach. Fourth, it shows how to design experiences that encourage habitual usage patterns. Disney creates viewing rituals through content organization, release schedules, and user interface design that make the platform feel essential to daily family life rather than optional entertainment. Fifth, It exemplifies how to build sustainable competitive advantages through exclusive access to valuable resources. Disney's ownership of beloved entertainment franchises creates content moats that competitors cannot replicate, demonstrating how entrepreneurs can identify unique assets or capabilities that provide similar protection. Comparing Disney with other streaming platforms, understanding how Disney differentiates itself from competitors reveals strategic lessons applicable to any market entry situation. Disney versus Netflix. Netflix pioneered the subscription streaming model and built its success on algorithmic recommendations, diverse global content, and data-driven original programming. Their approach emphasizes discovery of new content through sophisticated personalization and rapid content production across multiple genres and regions. Disney chose a different strategy. Premium family entertainment, anchored by exclusive access to culturally significant franchises. Where Netflix optimizes for viewing hours and subscriber growth through variety, Disney optimizes for emotional connection and brand loyalty through quality and exclusivity. A lesson for entrepreneurs. You can succeed against market leaders by serving a specific audience exceptionally well, rather than trying to compete across all segments simultaneously. Disney versus Amazon Prime. Part 2 Principles 4 through 6. Creating emotional investment and sustainable engagement. Bridge from Part 1. In Part 1, we discovered how Disney achieved unprecedented launch success through 3 core principles: leveraging existing assets strategically, creating content moats for exclusive access, and designing experiences that foster emotional connection. These foundations enabled Disney to carve out distinct market space in a crowded streaming landscape dominated by established players. Now we explore the next 3 principles that address deeper challenges of building sustainable engagement, creating value that justifies ongoing investment, and designing systems that improve customer experience over time. These concepts reveal how Disney.net transforms casual viewers into devoted subscribers who cannot imagine canceling their service. Principle 4. Build progressive value discovery that rewards deeper engagement. Explanation. Disney piece excels at revealing new value to subscribers the longer they remain engaged with the platform. Initial subscribers might join for specific content like Marvel movies or classic Disney films, but the platform gradually exposes them to broader catalogs, behind-the-scenes content, documentary series, and exclusive originals they never knew existed. This progressive discovery happens through multiple mechanisms. Recommendation algorithms that surface relevant content based on viewing history, curated collections that highlight thematic connections between disparate content, special features and bonus materials that extend engagement beyond primary viewing, and strategic content releases that create anticipation and return visits. The platform rewards exploration through breadcrumb trails that lead from familiar content to new discoveries. A family watching Frozen might be recommended Frozen 2, then Frozen documentaries, then other Disney animation, then Pixar films, gradually expanding their engagement with the broader Disney ecosystem. For entrepreneurs and small business builders, this principle means designing offerings that reveal additional value over time, rather than delivering everything up front, creating reasons for customers that deeper and stay engaged longer. 3 common mistakes companies make. First mistake: Front-loading all value in initial interactions. Many businesses provide their most impressive capabilities immediately, leaving customers with diminishing returns on continued engagement. A consultant who shares their best insights in the first meeting may struggle to justify ongoing relationships. Second, mistake. Making value discovery dependent on customer initiative rather than systematic guidance. Some services contain tremendous depth, but require customers to actively seek out additional features or capabilities. Without guided discovery, most customers never realize the full value available to them. Third mistake. Designing linear rather than exponential value curves. Businesses often assume that additional engagement should provide proportional additional value. But the most successful services create exponential value where deeper engagement unlocks disproportionately greater benefits. Lessons learned. Lesson 1. Map customer value journeys across multiple engagement levels. Design different value propositions for customers at various stages of engagement with your offering. A new customer should receive immediate value that justifies their initial investment, while long-term customers should discover advanced capabilities that increase switching costs. For a freelance marketing consultant, this might mean providing quick wins in early projects, while gradually introducing more sophisticated strategic services that require deeper client integration and deliver greater long-term impact. Lesson 2. Create systematic discovery mechanisms rather than relying on chance. Build structured ways for customers to learn about additional capabilities through their normal usage patterns. This might include guided onboarding sequences, contextual feature introductions, or curated recommendations based on customer behavior patterns. A graphic designer might create portfolio presentations that showcase not just completed work, but the strategic thinking, process optimization, and business impact behind each project, gradually revealing additional services that clients might need. Lesson 3. Design reward systems that encourage exploration and commitment. Create incentives for customers to try new aspects of your offering and invest more deeply in the relationship. This could include loyalty benefits, exclusive access, or advanced features unlocked through continued engagement. Comparison with other companies. Netflix uses algorithmic recommendations and personalized content rows to help subscribers discover new shows and movies based on viewing history, but their approach focuses more on variety and novelty than progressive deepening of engagement with specific content. Universes. Amazon Prime builds progressive value through the integration of shopping benefits, streaming content, and exclusive access, creating an ecosystem where deeper engagement with any component increases the overall value proposition. Apple creates progressive value discovery through seamless integration between devices and services, where owning multiple Apple products unlocks additional features and convenience that would be impossible with single device ownership. Traditional subscription services like magazines often fail at progressive value discovery because they provide similar content repeatedly rather than revealing new dimensions of value over time. Principle 5. Create appointment viewing and anticipated release rhythms explanation. Disney masterfully balances immediate gratification with anticipation-building release strategies. While the platform provides extensive on-demand libraries for instant consumption, it also creates appointment viewing experiences through scheduled releases of original series episodes, seasonal content drops tied to holidays or cultural events, and exclusive premieres that generate social media conversations. Bar 3 Principles 7 and 8. Advanced ecosystem integration and cultural momentum bridge from earlier parts. we have explored 6 powerful principles that explain Disney's remarkable success. Leveraging existing assets strategically, creating content moats through exclusive access. Designing experiences that foster emotional connection, building progressive value discovery, creating appointment viewing rhythms, and designing family-centric shared experiences. These concepts provide a comprehensive framework for building services that capture attention and sustain engagement. And our complete the analysis with 2 advanced principles that separate temporary market success from enduring cultural influence. These final concepts address how Disney creates compound value across multiple business lines and how it builds momentum that becomes self-reinforcing over time. Principle 7. Design cross-platform ecosystem integration that amplifies core value explanation. Disney succeeds not as an isolated streaming service, but as a central component in Disney's broader entertainment ecosystem. The platform amplifies value from theme park experiences, movie theater releases, merchandise sales, and interactive media, while simultaneously driving engagement across all these touchpoints. When families watch Marvel movies on Disney, they become more likely to visit Marvel attractions at Disney theme parks, purchase Marvel merchandise, and attend theatrical releases of new Marvel films. When children discover Disney characters through streaming content, they request Disney-themed birthday parties, clothing, and toys. The platform serves as both a destination for entertainment consumption and a catalyst for broader brand engagement. This integration works in multiple directions. Theme park visits create nostalgia that drives streaming engagement. Theatrical releases generate interest in related content libraries, and merchandise purchases reinforce emotional connections with characters and stories. Each touchpoint strengthens the others, creating compound value that exceeds what any single component could achieve independently. For entrepreneurs and small business builders, this principle means thinking beyond single transactions to design offerings that create value across multiple contexts and reinforce customer relationships through diverse interaction points. 3 common mistakes companies make. First mistake: building isolated offerings that do not connect with broader customer contexts. Many businesses focus intensely on their core product or service without considering how it fits into customers' broader lives, workflows, or value systems. This limits expansion opportunities and makes the offering easier to replace. Second mistake: attempting to build entire ecosystems internally, rather than partnering strategically. Some entrepreneurs try to create all ecosystem components themselves, diluting focus and resources rather than leveraging existing platforms and partnerships that could amplify their core value proposition. Third mistake: designing integrations that benefit the business more than customers. Companies may create cross-selling opportunities that feel forced or self-serving rather than enhancing customer experience and solving additional problems naturally. Lessons learned. Lesson 1. Map the broader context where your core value operates. Identify all the situations, tools, relationships, and goals that surround your primary offering. Look for natural connection points where additional value could be provided without forcing artificial relationships. A freelance business consultant might connect their core advisory services with implementation support, team training, technology recommendations, and ongoing performance monitoring, creating an integrated approach that addresses complete business transformation rather than isolated consulting. Engagements. Lesson 2. Design offerings that create positive feedback loops with complementary activities. Help services that make other aspects of customers' lives or businesses more effective, creating natural incentives for deeper engagement and broader relationship. development. A personal trainer might integrate fitness coaching with nutrition guidance, stress management techniques, and lifestyle optimization advice, creating a comprehensive wellness approach where success in any area reinforces progress in others. Lesson 3. Cultivate strategic partnerships that enhance customer value rather than just generating referrals. Develop relationships with complementary service providers that create genuine value for customers through collaboration, shared expertise, or integrated solutions. Comparison with other companies, Apple exemplifies ecosystem integration through seamless connections between devices, services, and software that create compound value and switching costs. Their ecosystem becomes more valuable as customers adopt additional Apple products and services. Amazon builds ecosystem integration through the combination of e-commerce, cloud services, content creation, delivery infrastructure, and advertising platforms that reinforce each other and create multiple touchpoints with customers and businesses. Google creates ecosystem value through integrated search, advertising, productivity tools, mobile platforms, and cloud services that share data and functionality to improve user experience and business effectiveness. Traditional service businesses often struggle with ecosystem thinking because they focus on delivering specific expertise rather than considering how their core value could be amplified through strategic connections and complementary offerings. Principle 8. Build cultural momentum that creates self-reinforcing growth. Explanation: Disney achieved something rare in business. It created cultural phenomena that generated organic word-of-mouth marketing, social media engagement, and mainstream media coverage that amplified their paid marketing efforts exponentially. Shows like The Mandalorian became cultural touchstones that people discussed at work, shared on social media, and referenced in other contexts, creating free advertising that money cannot buy.